Hello guys, good morning. So, wanted to do a little short video on the topic of courage, and I know that we all have different kind of connotations and ideas and thoughts about what courage is. So, just wanted to share what I thought courage was for me, but also wanted to explore what courage can be at a deeper level, and then also wanted to ask you to throw something in, whether it be doing a video back or even put some comments, what courage is for you and how you might have had to find courage within yourself at a certain part of your life, because we all go through different situations in life where we've got to be courageous and find some courage, and it can be something simple as standing up to someone when you're 7 or 8 in the playground, the big bully, or it could be standing up to a parental figure or an authority figure at work, even as a teenager, and being in groups and your peers and peer pressure, standing up to certain people and being courageous there. And that might be getting involved in doing something or saying no and not doing something. So it's finding that courage within. And then I also want to look at, as you become an adult and you move further on in life, we have to be courageous with our own internal patterns, whether it be mental patterns or emotional patterns. And sometimes we can have, I know specifically for myself, that we can have these kind of emotional patterns or internal negative voices that come up and saying, oh, you can't do this, or you can't do this, or you're not good enough, or you're not worthy enough. And we can get caught in that and get sucked into it and give it more of a mental story and get stuck. And I'm learning at the moment now and listening to to different teachers where it's like we have to stand up to even our own internal struggles, our own internal kind of mess, and say, no, I'm not having that. I'm going to meet it, and I'm going to really experience whatever it is I need to experience without letting it push me over, and not recoiling back and stay within this little cocoon of thinking we're protected when really we're staying away from life, because somehow we get conditioned to this idea that if we protect ourselves from everything outside, that we're going to stay away from pain. And we need to stay away from pain because pain feels bad, and pleasure and getting out, doing everything you want feels good. And it's like, well, whatever we're doing in life, we're never going to be free of pain. So once we can accept that pain is a part of life, whether you're feeling really good or whether you're feeling down, or whether you're doing what you want or whether you're not, pain is a part of life no matter what. So it's how we kind of accept that and work with that within ourselves. Another thing I wanted to point out is like, young children, when you see them 2, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, because a lot of adults, even myself as a teenager and as a young man, still sometimes now where we might not have confidence, we have these thoughts, I can't do this, can't do that. If you look at a 3 or 4-year-old, have they got issues with confidence? Do they tell you what they want when they want it? So they didn't get that from anyone. It's just innate in them as they get to 3, 4-year-olds. If they've not had any trauma or been programmed by the parents that have, how bad they are because they shouldn't do this, that or the other, then they've just got that innate confidence, that innate courage, that innate wanting to explore, and they just do it. So that's a part of it. It's innate within us. And while children don't have the self-awareness to be aware that through the things they do they might hurt themselves, as adults, we have got that. But I believe that innate courage, that innate confidence, that innate wisdom is still within us, and we just have to tune in and find a way of connecting with it inside. And when we can do that, we can explore like we did as a child, but with the awareness of an adult. They call it connecting with that, with the inner child, and the wisdom and the strength and the confidence of the inner child, and that cheekiness. And all that's something I'm looking, trying to tune back into within myself. People who know me from when I was a young man will say, he was probably one of the cheekiest person you've ever met. And I kind of lost that, and I'm tuning back into that in different ways as an adult now. So my question to you is, what is courage to you? How have you experienced it in your life? What challenges have you had to overcome and find courage to move forward? I hope you've liked, this little video on courage, and if you can throw a little bit in the mix, that would be great. Thanks very much for listening. I hope you have a great day. It's nice and bright. It's freezing, but it's nice and bright, blue skies. Let's crack on. Thank you.